Got Icy, War Machine, and Shadow Grim here with me. They just started their qualifying for the season opener in the Truck Series for Giggity Racing League. It's gonna be a good race. We had a really sweet dash race. Icy, you were watching it with me. War Machine, you were too. You were just so in depth into it that you couldn't even get a word in edgewise with the way that we were talking. Sorry, bud. And Shadow, you were in the trenches. That was awesome to watch you. There were times where I thought, yo, there's no way he's getting in. And then, no, he's got a great chance. And then it just went back and forth for you. How was the
Oh, yeah.
racing for you, Grim?
Oh, it's competitive. I'm excited to see what tonight's race is going to come to. Lily, you got Lily this with this game, dude. The competition's so close. It's fun as can be. I mean, everybody's got to like bide their time when they're passing though, because literally you can cut somebody's nose off. But other than that, the racing's awesome.
Yeah, no, it was really good racing. You guys uh, did, especially for a dash race. What do you have to lose? You're not going for points. You're going for a top two spot. You'd think you'd see some crazier racing there, and we didn't. It was pretty
I'm gonna
sick to
say you
see.
can't get more crazier than three wide trying to go for the lead. So I
Well,
mean,
dude, like no one wrecked right at the beginning. It was pretty sweet. What do you think about it there, Icy?
Man, if that's any indication of what we're going to see tonight, I think we're all in for a treat. This is going to be definitely one of the best nights of racing that you're going to see. The trucks are always fun. They're always fun at Daytona. They always go under the lights. I mean, I know it's not Saturday night short track racing under the lights, but I mean, it's right up there with it.
Yeah. Nah, it really is. This will be fun to watch. War Machine, man. I don't know if you're gonna be sticking around and grace us with your presence or not. It's entirely up to you. But what do you want to see from tonight's race?
I want to see some two wide racing. I don't want to see them get all jumbled up in single file and watch three quarters of the race single file.
I say
Yeah,
hey guys
I
right
agree.
now
I want to see him
before
go run well.
I want to see if I want to see people go for that lead. I want to see people go to the outside. Try to make that pass.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you guys, when we were me and Noko and us were actually practicing before we had this league start. Um, you can actually do the high side. We actually, me, Noko, and even Tryhard actually in just a practice race got the high side to work on the low side. So it's possible.
Shoot, let's see it. Let's see it. We see you got some people that are joining in. Thanks, guys. Ed, let's go racing. Yeah, man, definitely for sure. They're qualifying right now. They should be finishing up. They
Qualifying's
did. They
actually
did
over.
finish
I'm
up.
watching the stream.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much. And
No
Robbie
problem.
Vids saying, "Hey, yeah, what up, Robbie? Uh, I hear you doing quite a good job. So, congrats, man. It's always fun racing with you. Cool guy to talk to.
Oh, he
Hopefully, it
did a
gets
good
you
job
in.
in the cup race Sunday. I'll give him
Yes, he did.
props.
Yes,
That was
Yeah,
a
he did.
good run for him. He raced his way in from the dash to get into the race.
really. That's
Yeah, he did a
Yeah,
that's
good
tough
job.
he
too.
had a really good night of racing last night.
Yeah, I was
It
the one
was
he passed to get in.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
finished
stings.
third.
Oh no. All right. Well, War Machine, we got plenty of more races to go this
Oh yeah,
season.
definitely.
RJ Smitty, what's up, boys? What up, RJ? How you doing, brother? And so we're just waiting to get these invites here and get on in there.
Uh, are we from down south Alabama? Because I hear a banjo going.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
I'll stop
I can at
once I
least tell you who
get
has the
these.
pole. TKO has the pole, guys, for the truck race, followed by Mackey
TKO
starts
with the
second.
pole.
Mackey second. Then we got Diesel third, Shane fourth, Rebel fifth. Sixth is Joker. Seventh is Napa.
Okay.
Eighth is Pro. Ninth is Renegade. and we have I don't know where else. It just no 10th is Money Mike. Other than that, I don't know the rest of them. At least the top 10 for you guys.
Yeah,
Well,
TKO, man.
TKO is
Do you
one of my
think?
teammates.
Oh, there you go.
At Group Motorsports. So there's
Yeah, Mackie in the 19,
Slight-
starting second. One of mine.
slight bias there, but you know, I do hope good for all these guys. I think this is going to be again a great race. Don't really know who's going to win. Just because TKO is on the pole doesn't mean he's going to win. And that you know, if you start in the back, that doesn't mean you're going to finish in the back. There's a lot of racing to go tonight. It's going to be fun.
Not gonna lie, this is the first season. It's kind of unusual seeing me not in trucks, guys. It's kind of weird.
Well, hey. Who is anyone in the truck that you were in? What truck number were you in?
I'm in the 10. I think Cowboys in my truck, I believe.
Alright, I just got an invite. Let me make sure I get y'all in here too. For those that an invite wasn't sent to.
TKO's in the truck that I was supposed to be in this year.
No way.
17.
Alright, so invites should be sent. I'm not sure if you guys got it. Let me know and I'll join in.
Just did. Just got it.
Did? War, you got one?
I got it.
You got it?
I
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna join to watch this race. Nice, let's get this season opener going. And I'm gonna put the banjo down so you guys can stop hearing that and I'll get through these trucks
I'm
here.
waiting to hear.
Yeah, I do that for you later, maybe. Put on a little concert, a little pre-race show. But yeah, it looks like they are going green. They're going green without us right now. I'm watching.
Giggity, 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 let's go racing, boys!
There we go. Oh man, got Darryl Waltrip in here. Man, everyone seemed to have dropped down to the bottom quick.
Yeah.
That's how it was in the Cup race. Everybody, literally, there was like 15 plus cars, like riding the bottom of the Cup race.
Wow.
Yes, there was.
I'm gonna let this kind
We
of
got
sink
TKO
in.
out front right now. Yeah, this is not what I expected out of these truck guys. I thought there would be a lot more kind of.
It is early though.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot more. I don't know what the word is, like aggressive moves, I guess.
Well, yeah, I
The only
like.
way to really put it.
Yeah, I like this though because they know it's early
Feeling
on in
it
the
out is what
race.
they're doing.
Exactly. Yeah, they got to feel it out. You're not going to win the race on the first lap, but you can definitely make some friends that'll help you win the race by the last lap. Looks
And
like
the
there's some
46
fighting
up
in
into
the.
wall.
That was
front.
Joker hit the wall. See, the thing is, though, I don't know a roster. Do you guys got a roster for this race?
No, just whatever's in front of me, really.
Okay.
But we can see now
actually
viewing.
do have
I
a
forgot
roster.
about that. Oh, perfect,
Sure.
man.
Yeah, hang on. It's further up in the. The only thing is we don't have the numbers for the custom cars.
That's all right. We do know that Diesel Chunk is in the 34. He did a heck of a job. Napa Fan is in that 94. They got in through the dash, and they're running pretty darn well right now. Running third and fifth.
I have my list pulled up now, so we should be good for some of them. Again, not all of them, but. a
Now
lot of them will be
I'm
fine.
following along right now with the O2 of Pro 75, and his name came up a lot towards the end of Heat 3's days, and he impressed me. I can definitely see him being a sleeper this truck race tonight.
See, the other thing he was having issue with, guys, and I haven't heard about that. He had issue with this new update with the wheel. His wheel wouldn't work right because of the, when this game came out, the settings were messed up.
Oh, okay. I remember. I think it was you telling me all about that stuff. I don't have an issue with my wheel, thankfully. Or you know what? I did have an issue. Let me blame that on my crappy driving so far. Yeah.
So we see that the 19 got pushed out of line
Thank you.
from Mackie here.
Yeah, and the two leading up that second pack, he's coming quick. He doesn't
Oh
want to
my
let
gosh,
off.
there's so much going on. Oh!
And there was one truck up into the wall, but it
I think it
looks
was
like they're
two.
all right.
It was the two of Renegade Racer. So I got a question for you guys. You think they're running a bit tight? He went to go to that high side. He couldn't keep it away from that wall. I think he may be a little tight.
It's actually
I think there
hard
was
to run the high
contact.
side.
And
And it's actually hard to run the high side with these trucks.
Yeah.
The truck's tight to loose. It's fidgety. If you don't got the right slider in too, it doesn't help you either. And in draft right now, the Diesel right now. Yeah, he's pushing the crap out of that truck right now. At the same time as though he has to breathe a lot because he's going to get too much of a run on the back end of Mackey that he's going to actually push him out of line.
Oh, looks like two trucks together. Ooh.
And
big wreck.
That looked like a huge wreck.
The
on
98
back there.
into the 2, but
Country Rebel just.
or I'm sorry, the
he's
4.
big.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
the
Country
4
Rebel.
at Country Rebel.
Man,
Yeah.
well, you know, he didn't collect
Looked like he
anyone.
started to get
I give him
upside
credit.
down, and then he kind of glitched back going straight. So not sure exactly what happened there, but no caution again.
Well, I'm going to take a look at the lead. It's still TKO in that 17 truck. So good job him. The 19 is moving up, and the 34 went with him. Heck yeah, let's see if they can make a move. Let's see if the 19 tries to clear both trucks.
Napa fan looks like he's trying to.
Oh yeah, he's giving a big push.
Give him a huge push here.
And he's got the 46 and the 45 right behind him.
3 wide for the lead. No, never mind. They subbed that back out. Somebody backed out.
See, the bad part is
Before we
this:
went
they want to
there.
get that high side to run, guys. They got to at least have 4 trucks.
Yeah,
At least.
Yeah. Well, I don't
That
think
high
that they
side next.
expected. I'm happy that the 19 at least had that 34 go up there with him. You got to make your friends early, I think. And I got a question. Say if you were the 19 and you were able to get around that 17, would you stay up there and bring the 34 with you, or are you dropping right back down in front of the 17 and leaving that 34?
What I seen in the Cup race, that's exactly what happened. If it was a 19, he'd drop right down lead and it would leave that guy hanging.
Yeah.
That's exactly what had happened in the Cup. So I mean, if it's different in here,
you just gotta get out front
Cup,
and be there for yourself, unless you have teammates with you. I think that's the big thing, because you can't really trust anybody, especially at Daytona, because you don't know what anybody's gonna do.
You can't, but you never know who's going to be behind you towards the end of it, too.
Yeah, I mean, it just so happened that yesterday's race at Daytona, me and Fluffy, and I believe Spanker in the 14, us 3 are teammates, and we got together pretty early in the dual races, in the second dual race, and we put ourselves up there. Or I'm sorry, it was me and Fluffy in the dual race, just the 2 of us. We got up there and we put ourselves up in 3rd and 4th.
Wow.
And by working
Tell you,
together.
TK's got a strong truck, guys.
Yeah, and we've got 2 laps left in this first stage. This lead pack is really moving. It looks like about, 6 cars, 7 cars? 6 cars, or trucks, that is. 6 trucks up there.
Yeah, it's 6 trucks up front right now, and it looks like they're all trying to work the high side.
They all want that. They want these stage points. They want that bonus point and getting the stage win. They're gonna have 1 to go. They were almost 4 wide there, and I don't know how they kept it together. Right now they're not. Looked like the 19 was going to try and do it, and the 45 cut it off. 19 needs to let out a bit so he doesn't pass on below the double yellow. Man, these guys are running.
This is getting wild here. This
Holy
is the final
cow.
lap of stage 1. 17.
Is that the 17 gets pushed away?
Come back up.
Oh, dude, he led like all these laps. They're on the final lap of this first stage. Man,
And the
they're
46
really
goes to the
fighting.
lead. That's a Rebel Joker up front.
Rebel Joker, very good. Country Rebel in the 4. He was able to pick himself back up a bit, trying to find his way back towards the lead pack. I thought that 24 Napa fan was going to be able to move his way on. Oh, 45 gets moved out of the way a bit.
45
Takes
got on
the
wall and
17.
took TKO with him.
Wow.
And Napa too.
They are lucky that
Rebel
this is the
Joker's
end of the
gonna win
stage.
stage 1.
Way to go, Rebel Joker. 46 Toyota getting that first stage win of the truck season for Giggity Racing League.
And we should have the top 10 for you here in a second, unless one of you already has it.
I see Rebel, Mackie, Diesel Chunks, who is a Dash guy, Sean, Napa Fan in 5th, Renegade Racer 6th, TKO 7th, Brian, Money Mike, and then Sports Legend in the 10th spot for the first stage.
Alright.
They're going to be making some adjustments now, as they
I'm
got yellow
using
flag.
his
I don't have to ask.
I'm using this broadcast. I'm using it off my phone, so it's helping.
So for those, did all y'all run last night?
I didn't.
I did.
I didn't.
I think.
Yeah. All right. So you did, right? What kind? Did you make a lot of adjustments during your Daytona race?
I made a few, mainly just tire pressures. Tire pressures are just a thing that I automatically go to
Especially,
adjust, when I
super
want to try to get a little
speedways,
bit more
too.
speed out of the truck, or
Yeah.
the car, I should say. Truck
For
tonight,
yourself.
but yeah, yeah, tire pressure is something I go up on. I typically at super speedways I leave grill tape alone just because the car already runs hot in the draft. I don't want to risk overheating. But I do drop down the wedge a little bit from where it starts, depending on how it handles. And it worked out pretty well last night. I mean, we didn't get the finish we wanted, but it was it was a really solid run otherwise. So I think we led a couple laps, and we had runs up in the front at like second, third, a few different times in the night. So I mean, it wasn't a bad race, and we had speed. And I think a lot of that goes to the adjustments that we did make as a team.
Man, that 17 really wants to work his way back towards the front.
19 as well. Like he's getting shoved and pushed. And
Oh, that
prodded.
45. It's pushing him down. 98. Oh, there may be a wreck here. Let's see if these guys hold it together. If there's going to be a caution. Seems like there's a caution on the track. First caution of the day. Let's see if it breeds more. And like you were saying, man, icy with tire pressures, depending on how these guys run their super speedway setups, this may be what they wanted. They may want to see more caution so that they have more time to work on their trucks. But by pitting, it may put yourself in the back of the pack. War Machine, how do you feel about that? You want to get put in the back of the pack right now, or you want to?
I would do adjustments for sure. There's a few things that you can do on pit road to make your truck faster.
That's right. I agree with you, man. I'd probably do the same, try and feel out the other drivers too. And then there's a point where you have to switch your mindset on that too, right? Where it's like, all right, we're getting closer towards the end of this race. I need to move up. Looks like the 18 truck did not go very well. I don't know who in here may be on a wheel that's got a clutch and stick, but I know for myself, the 19 kind of pinches the 34 down, the 46 pinches the 19 down. Everyone's pinching everyone. They're not dreaming. This is real stuff right now. And man, another wreck towards the back.
On the backstretch.
See, and that could be the problem.
4 trucks back there.
War, I'm with you on that. Let's get those adjustments in, but then you can get caught up in things like that and have a hard time working your way up. It's such a gamble to take, but I'm with you on it. But the way that 19 didn't go, as I was alluding to, I use the shifter and the clutch, and sometimes, especially in Heat 3, I'm not sure how it is in Heat 4 yet, but it would start in second gear. So I'd start off in first gear, I'd shift to second, but it would already be in second, and then it would just redline and not go. So I wonder if that 18 truck is using a shifter and went to upshift from first to second when it was already in second. I don't know. I'm gonna try it after this for sure.
I mean, I've had the problem where it starts in second gear anyways. I think that's just like a part of the game.
Well, yeah, it is. But like, if you're on a controller,
I don't have the shifter, so for you, it's different.
big.
I have the paddle shifters on my wheels, so
right. So you upshift, it's going from
it's
second to third. Yeah, it's going from second to third. But I would have mine in first already.
So it wouldn't be as big a deal. Yeah.
But it recognizes first gear as second, and then you go to shift to second. It doesn't recognize that as third. It recognizes that as still second. That's the problem. Well, let's see
I'm
how
not
this
gonna lie,
restart
dude.
goes.
From last season, or the last Daytona race I raced in trucks to now, I can see a whole lot of improvement.
Oh, and there's another big wreck here on the backstretch.
Yeah.
They all saved it. They all saved it.
How did they do that? That 19 is
They're
holding
still
everyone.
caution,
That
though.
was great. That was great. He was kind of like, you know, a parachute in a sense. He held all them back there and they all laid off the gas. That was good to see. They're all being aware that you got to slow down. It's a big thing. You can't always stay in the gas, right? You got to let off the throttle sometimes, and it looks like everyone was able to do that. Even though there was a caution, it's all right. Cautions breed
By the
cautions.
way,
They'll get their
guys,
stuff together.
I missed stage 2.
Was that the end of stage 2 already? No way.
I believe it was.
There's no way that's.
You're right. You're right. It's saying stage 3 fuel estimate.
Huh. Man. Okay.
So congrats to whoever got that one.
It was Rebel Joker, who's now actually.
Actually, yeah, it would have been, guys. My
as we
bad,
talked
guys.
about a minute ago.
It would have been because when that incident happened between 19 getting pinched, they had 4 laps to go.
Ah. All right, so taking a look at the
Chunk
front.
is in the lead right now.
Yeah, man, he had a really strong showing. And look who's in second, man. It's that pole sitter, 17 of TKO. He worked his way back up
A little
there.
more patient, right back into their single file ways of the first stage.
That's good. That's good to see.
I feel like it'll. I feel like that's going to help these guys out a lot. Just
Guys,
being a
stage
little bit
2
more
winner was
patient.
Mike, by the way.
Money Mike. All right.
Yeah, Money Mike got stage 2.
Very nice. The 18 was trying to get to the outside of the 17, pulling second place. He was doing really well.
Is that the Ford truck?
The
of,
Ford truck
Country
on the
Rebels?
bottom. Yeah. He found an opening and he took it.
Yes, he did, and he is.
There
he's
was
on
an
a mission
opening
right
for
now.
the
He
for the
hasn't been
17 at
talked about a whole lot
TKO.
tonight,
No, he hasn't.
and
I'm just watching
maybe
this
he's gonna-
17 get freight train. That's so. Oh, I hate to be that guy. I hate when I'm that guy that's just watching cars going 10 miles per hour quicker than me. But he does find an opening in front of the 18, and he pulls his way on down. They're doing a great job running single
All right.
file. I don't think they let
So
anyone
our
off.
second stage top 10 was Money Mike in first, Rebel Joker second, Diesel Chunk third, Old Guy fourth, Sean fifth, Mackie sixth, TKO seventh, Brian eighth, Sports Legend ninth, and Napa Fan come rounded out the top 10 there in stage 2. So
Oh, some issues towards the back. I don't know if this is going to bring out a caution. It was 2 or 3 trucks, but at different times. I'm
looks like
not
they're still
sure.
going,
I'm not
so-
sure about you guys, but I don't want to see caution. I like green. I like long green flag runs.
Oh, and it looked like
Oh,
the
17!
17
Oh!
got sent down
17
on
saved
the
it!
inside and somehow
Woo!
brings
Ooh.
it back up the track and into the wall. And he was the only one,
And
so I
he
don't
wasn't
think
able
a
to keep
caution's
it
gonna
after
come out.
that. Dang it, man. He did such a good job, too. The other trucks around him as well. That was very nice. All right, so maybe half
Hey, and
these
check
guys
out
want to
who's in
see
second.
caution.
Check out who's in second.
Is
we
it
have
that?
a top 2
that
of
94?
our 2 race-in guys.
Well, would you look at that? Holy cow. Just look
Our
at
two-
it.
our top 2
I'm
in the
kind of
dash.
going for Napa, man. Napa's our only truck out of our stable right now. So, kind of pulling for Napa right now.
Shoot, right? So I'm going back at towards the front here. You got a lot of guys running together. Man, this 6-car pack is really doing it. And I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
it
the
on this
only-
right now as I take a look back at our comments. But what you got?
The only thing I gotta say is I watched this Ford truck, and I mean he hasn't been up front, but he's showing a lot of speed at the right time. I think this is gonna be a. I think that this is again pretty much just as I said. He's showing speed at the right time.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I've raced with Rebel. Rebel's a good driver.
it's not just
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Sometimes just being clean, it doesn't show speed, right? He he shows smoothness. He's showing smoothness. Smoothness, it doesn't always look fast. And now
Oh
he's
yeah,
pulled his way up
exactly.
to second. Let's see what he does. Titans, thanks for watching, man. He's
And I
frightening
got
when you
a
look in your
chance
rear
to
view
practice.
and see 10-car line. Yeah, man, that is.
See,
I
if
got
I
a
was
chance to practice
Diesel,
with Rebel.
if
Go
I was
ahead.
Diesel, guys, I'd have learned the mistake that Napa did and hold my line firmer, or Country's going to get around him.
Yeah, Country is
That's
looking
what-
to the inside, and he's
Yep.
trying to find that first mistake
Oh!
and take advantage.
Speaking of finding that mistake, he almost found his own by going a little too low.
Oh, dude, that got so close. I don't know who's behind Rebel, but he about took the rear bumper off his truck.
Yeah, see, these guys are doing a real good
Dude,
job of
I
checking
got-
up for
I got
others.
so... Dude, I was like, I'm in that moment of driver mode of that. When that happens to you, dude, you're like, ooh.
That's the thing we saw a lot last night. I don't know how these trucks are driving specifically, but I know that last night in our cup race that we had to almost let the car roll as if it was Martinsville through the corners
Oh, you opened the
here
door.
last night, and it was insane that think that was.
See,
what
open
was
the
gonna
door and look
happen
who's
all
coming to
race.
the point.
And look who's
Wow.
coming up.
We got 2
Oh,
by
who's
2
Who's
by
gonna take
2.
the point here.
The top 6 are
With
side
the
by
18
side.
following, and the 18
Can they keep it together? They do keep it together, man. That is so sick.
and the run is back on the high side, and Chung
They're
kind of
try-
came down on the
all
18
right.
there and killed the run of the.
I think it's the 98 who's second up top. Got to leave a little
Is it the
room for that
98?
4. I'm not sure, but got to leave a little room for that 4 to stay
Dude,
above
that
the
race
double
is
yellow.
still going on.
And here comes the 19 up the middle, guys.
Oh my gosh, that is dangerous.
And it sends
Oh,
the
I'm sorry, it was
98
the
into hole.
32, not the 98. The
Oh,
32. It was
can
the
they save it?
32.
Everybody. There goes
Oh,
everybody.
I knew it was going
Huge
to happen,
wreck.
guys. Knew that was
Huge
going to
wreck.
happen.
Ah, man,
Dunk
I did
goes
not
around,
see that
Apple fan
happening.
goes around, the 52 around. I'm not sure who's in the 52 truck tonight.
Alright, we got a caution
It
after that.
is
Let's bring it all together.
Old guy in the 52.
Holy
winner.
cow. Old guy,
Dude,
let's
that
go,
was
old
so
guy.
close with
Who
everything.
came out in the lead of that? It looks like it's Mackey.
Well, thank God we're not officiating this because I would not know what to say about it.
Unless
Mackey's actually in
Country Rebel
seventh.
was out front. Mackey's
Mackey's
in
in
seventh, so
seventh.
Country
Yeah, on
Rebel,
his
is he
screen
the
right
one out
now.
front?
Might be.
We're going to have 23 laps remaining, and it maybe. Right now we do. Let's see what happens when we go green, but I'm
I
guessing
think
we're
it'll
going to
be about
have
20
one more
when we go back
stop.
green.
Yeah, we're going to have to stop
And-
once. I hope it's
yeah.
on
Yep,
the green.
Country
I
got
got to
that,
see it
guys.
on the green. Let's
Country
come on,
got out of
guys.
that wreck.
I don't know
Point.
how he managed that. He's not the leader.
Well, now
The
he's
leader's the 32. Yeah,
So
the
he
leader's
must have pitted
32
the
of Money
32 and the
Mike.
18.
That 18 does a good job getting through the gears this time by. Everyone seems to be copacetic right now, just chilling out.
Guys, the 12 actually, I guess. I think the 12 lagged out, guys.
Ah,
Yeah, the 12's
man.
been light out for a while.
Who's in
now.
that 12?
Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance
out
to.
here.
Ouch here. Oh, that's too bad.
There's that 4, guys, again.
That 52 of old guy, he was just in a big old mess, just right in the middle of the pack. Had a truck on his outside, maybe 2 at one point, but he does a great job keeping it clean, keeping it in a straight line, and he's pushing that 19. I'd love to see what old guy can do here.
Here comes the 4 with a huge run. He just doesn't have anything he can do with it. Well, everybody's going.
Nah, there looks like they're
great
trying to
trim
go
on
on
the
the
outside.
outside. We got 2 by 2 by 2 again. Let's see if this lasts a little longer than last time. 52 moves up the track, and the 46 gets there. They go 3
And
wide.
There's a couple of trucks in the wall, but they keep them straight. I don't think it'll bring out a caution.
I got to give a lot of credit to old guy there, and I'm so happy that Napa fan was right with him, give him that nudge while he was slowing down. These guys are going to work together. They're going to use their smarts to get moving. I can see it happening now. I can see it happening. I would want to be with them. Not gonna lie, I want to be with Napa fan and old guy, and I want this thing to go green, and I want to have a good pit.
Well, what's
But
the move on the pit stop?
I mean, they're gonna have to pit once. They got to pit once.
Well, we know we got to pit once. So what are we taking? Tires? No tires?
I'm gonna.
Then I'm interested to see.
All right, I want to know War's strategy. War, you know you got to pit once. What are you gonna go by? Tires, gas? What do you think?
I'm gonna go right in the middle, right side's only.
I'm gonna go with a
only
caution
enough gas.
because it looks like there's a couple cars going around on the backstretch.
Yeah, that could be a caution, but I still feel like they might have to pit another time and hopefully under green.
Yep,
There it was.
Yeah, but so War, I'm with you, man. Right sides, and do you determine that off gas, or do you just regardless, no matter what, you're taking right sides?
I'm getting rights. Yep.
Okay. See, in this situation, I feel like some people might be able to get away with, you know, maybe getting half a can of fuel. I don't know what it's looking like. I don't know what those. But, you know, myself, I would go with gas. I'd go with the gas situation. If I can get away with less than a full tank, if I can go away with half a tank, I'm not taking tires. I don't know. That's my own guess right now.
See, me right now, I would literally take no tires and just straight gas right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they can make. Honestly, I
Well,
think they might be able to make it to.
Well,
the end.
you know what you could have
Yeah,
done too
very-
under that caution.
that might be.
You could have
How many laps are
gotten
left?
4 tires. Let's
Let's
see.
see real quick. 52 out of 38.
Or 38 out of 52. We got 14. They got to pit. Yeah.
That's
Honestly,
it. No,
that
they have
that
no,
pit
they have
stop.
fuel to make it.
They have fuel to make it. Oh shoot! All right, never mind.
These trucks make about 14 to 15 laps on fuel. I think they have enough to make it.
Oh, okay. I thought it
thing
was
is,
12,
though,
but I'm not sure
the
where he
bad
had his
part is,
fuel
though,
marker on.
The only bad part is, right, in determining on how much you're so hard on the gas, too, you can save your fuel if you let off the throttle and just stay in the draft.
Yeah. Honestly, during that caution, I would have taken 4 tires and all the gas I could, and then once the
Yeah.
caution came
And
out,
then
or
ran it
not,
the way it needed.
and then ran it. And if I needed to pit, all I would need is some gas. And if that didn't work, I'm doing whatever War Machine does.
And
Oh, look at the
Rebel Joker's
17.
Back out
Woo.
front.
Wow,
4
that's
wide
17.
for a sec,
Great some
dude.
move.
Wow,
Great
what a
some
move!
by, wow, that was
Wow.
good.
Yeah. Shoot,
Yeah,
man,
wow,
he
guys
had
in
a cow
comments
cow
saying,
plow.
Saying fuel only.
Fuel only, yeah. I think it really depends. It depends.
Because tires don't wear as bad here. I mean,
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
It
guys,
also
remember,
it also depends on how stretched out everyone is too, and where you are on the track. Can you afford to take tires, or is that going to ruin your day even more? But that caution, I would have probably taken 4, tried to stay out of trouble. But if I tried to stay out of trouble, by taking 4, I could be one of the guys way out in the back right now. You know, Money Mike, who had a great stage 2. He has no one right now to draft with, and that's the last thing you want. You're losing so much time. You're hoping that one of your Chevy teammates might slow down a bit, but it's tough. It's tough to see that happening. As we got 2 Toyotas in the front, we got the 4 and the 18. I'm sorry, and the 46. What am I talking about here? Let me get to a better view for everyone. Looks like the 46. Who is in that 46? Rebel Joker.
That's Rebel Joker. Yep.
He's leading it right now in a Toyota. We got 3 Toyotas in the lead. And it looks like someone's sneaking in for 3rd.
That's Napa.
That
man.
would be Napa. Oh,
And
the 4.
Rebel. Country Rebel.
4
goes
country.
spinning.
Dang, man, that's
And
too
that's
bad.
not going to bring out a caution because he's the only one. And that's just an unfortunate end to a night like that.
That is. Again, I'd like to go back to the 52. I kind of want to be running with old guy right now. I think he's playing it smart. I think that if I were to talk to him right now, he'd probably agree with me. He does not want to see a caution. He wants to see this thing go green. See these trucks spread apart. Try and find someone to work with. He's got a Chevy behind him. Yeah,
You know
these
who I
guys
wanna
up
be,
front
though?
are really fighting. Who do you want to be?
I want to be the guy in second on the last lap with somebody behind me who's going to help. So if you
Yeah,
can get a couple teammates lined up, I mean, it just
I want to be first, man. I want to be first and stick to that bottom. Stick to that double yellow. And if someone gets around me on the outside, well, that sucks. But I'm not going to fall for anyone's bull and try and move up there as they sneak down to the bottom and get around me. I'm sticking to that double. I just gave away my entire race for Thursday. That's perfect. Thank you. Thank
Don't
you.
worry, buddy. I'll push you.
All right, bud. Let's go. Or vice versa. The 32 is getting off pit road right now. Money Mike. Remember,
He's
he
gonna
was by
get
himself. He was by himself, you know. What did he really have to lose? Maybe the way things work out, he can catch a little draft where he
Or
comes
you
out
see
of
banking
the
on a
pack.
caution.
Yeah, he has to bank on a caution right now. And it looks like the way that the 18 is moving around the track, same with the other trucks, not just the 18. I'm sorry, 18, you're doing great. I don't know, man. I still like this 52. So now that we got to have about, what, 8 laps to go or so? I got to take a look. I don't see it quite yet. But who do you guys have to win this race?
I got TKO in 17. He's running third right now, and he's back up to the front. That truck has run well all night, and looks like he might be able to go get it done tonight.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I got to go with the second place, Mackie.
As I
He's
say
a
that,
teammate of mine.
As you say that commentator's curse.
That's true. I got to go with either Mackie, the 19, my teammate, running second, or this 52. War Machine, who you got?
I'm gonna say the leader.
Say the leader. Why
Yeah,
not?
low-hanging fruit. We got you.
Gotta pass
we know.
Yeah,
We
you
know
know
you
what?
wanted
We
to-
gave it to him, didn't we?
Gabe
We let him
just
have
left
that.
one out for the picking.
I know, man. Big Rebel Joker doing a heck of a job right now in that 46. Shadow,
That
you
truck has really done well at holding the bottom since he's got out front.
Shadow, what you got, man?
I honestly don't know because guys, if you look at this right now, you guys say that the top right, there's a big pack running up on them right now.
Oh, yes, there is.
There sure is. Yeah, let's
Got
take a
two,
minute. Let's take a minute to kind of listen. I'm gonna go through these trucks. Let's listen to. Let's
Oh my
listen to
God,
them
guys,
wound
I forgot.
up.
Renegade's one of ours too. Renegade's
Get a
for the pro
Giggity
squad.
truck.
Hell
series.
yeah.
Crank it up, guys.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's do a little crank it up. We got a truck pitting, but I want to see who's really wound up right now. Well, not the 02. Oh, that 46 is moving.
You know, my question, guys, is that second pack gonna have enough time?
Man,
Anybody
it depends
have?
on pin.
They're coming down pit road.
There should be
I might
five
have been
to go.
wrong.
5 to go. 5 to go.
I think there's been some speeding.
Yeah, I think the 46 may have
They're pretty
sped.
hot.
He was definitely going too fast. There's
Yeah, I had a
no
problem with
doubt
that my
about
own. I had a problem with that my own with the teaser. I definitely learned my lesson. Hopefully learned my lesson.
I wonder what. Well, what are we? doing for?
Sean in
I
that
thought
45.
I thought for sure we had enough fuel to get to the end, but we might not.
Oh, looks like the 19 had a penalty of speeding.
two trucks
Man,
behind
that
the
two.
17 right now that might have a chance.
The 2 truck and the 45 are floating. I don't think they pitted yet. 19 coming up on track.
They have not pitted yet.
No, there's definitely no chance that they did.
That's no-go racing.
They stayed out along with TKO.
Looks like a couple cars are trying to save fuel out on the track.
Which trucks you think, War?
I think it was the 18.
The 18? Alright, yeah, you know, he sounds a little bogged. Is he working with the O2 right
That
now?
car passed him. That car just drove right up to him and passed him.
What, the O2?
Who's coming to pit road, guys?
Yeah, the O2.
And the 52's right
Dude,
there.
down pit
Oh,
road
come
right
on,
now.
52. You can keep it. Yeah, there you go. Sports legend in that 18. He's a teammate as well. Let's see what you can do,
Old
18.
guy just saved it.
Yeah, he
coming
did,
down the
didn't he?
bottom. I just now
Man,
watching
He-
that. back
tried
again.
to get that door open, but it wasn't the right time. So, now let's play the game. Who the heck is in first?
17.
TKO is in first.
TKO's in
Now, my
first. Didn't he
question is,
pit?
though,
And he's saving. He is saving.
yeah, he's
like
saving off the
nobody's
back.
business.
He's saving off the back end of the 32. Money's technically was helping him save. I think he might have saved enough.
He definitely saved a lot in that draft. I think that's definitely why he didn't make some moves that he probably could have.
So
While he was back in
TKO
third.
in the 17 is in a Toyota, and who's in front of him? That 32,
Yeah, 32 is
32
actually
is
in 8th
Chevy.
place.
and he's in a Chevy. So that 32 doesn't really want to slow down and try and help him out, and he isn't. Sorry guys,
no,
I'm
definitely
going
not,
through
but-
this so much.
Man, he's saving a lot right now. He's losing ground. I'm not sure who's behind him. Is that the 45 that's still behind him?
I
Of
have no idea.
Oh, TKO's
And
coming
here
into
comes
the
TKO
pits.
to pit road.
ooh, see, I hate that, man. When you try and save, and then you realize you have to come down pit road. You already lost
And it
so
is the
much
45
time.
Is going to take the lead, and we'll see if. Well, TKO didn't have a choice. He didn't pit with anybody. There's no draft with him. He's along for the ride. He's lucky that he lapped a lot of the guys who were in front of him when he came
Yeah.
to pit road, and that he just took a splash of fuel. When he's going to come back out, he should still be the leader.
I don't know. You
As
think
long-
you
well,
think so?
depending
I
on
feel
if
like
the
he
45
slowed
makes it
down.
to the
He had to
end.
slow down so much, though.
But he lapped everybody that was in front of
See,
him, as far as
I
I'm
think
concerned.
the
As far as
lead
I know.
group's behind him, which is Napa and Diesel. I think they're second and third right now. So they're gaining on TK. They're drafting together. They're gonna eat him up.
Nah, they're side by side right now. That's not
They
gonna
should
help
be
at all.
they should be on their final lap. I just don't know who to really watch. I'm sticking with the 52. I feel like the 52
Oh,
is gonna
guys,
get
guys,
like
guys!
what car? Where or what truck? Where you want me
He's
to go?
catching. Diesel's catching them. Oh, dude, it's gonna get close.
Do we know what lap we're on right now?
This is the
It's
final
last
lap.
This is the last lap, so TKO's gonna win the
Oh.
race.
I think he's the winner. I think. I'll
Do
find out
we
after,
know who
guys.
just won that? Well, unfortunately, we don't. Who just won?
I think the hold up.
I'm
maybe
gonna ask in the
Trio.
chat for a top 10 right now.
I think Pro won it. I feel like the O2 won it.
Bro,
Yeah, I feel like Pro in this. I think Pro won it. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh.
I'm probably completely
so
wrong. No, you're
I
right.
just
TKO.
asked-
You're right. TKO won it.
TKO
Holy shit.
won?
Excuse my language.
hey,
I
I'm
honestly
one for one on
thought.
predictions here.
I
I'm one
honestly
for one
thought that
predictions
he
in Truck
slowed
Series.
down. I thought he slowed down way too much to be able to win it. And I'm sorry. That's my
Oh,
own. That's
man.
my own issue. But there we go,
TKO,
Toyota.
What a run for Group Motorsports
Man.
and that team. They won Atlanta last night, finished second with Fluffy in the Daytona race last night. Groot's having a heck of a weekend.
Dude, Diesel
And,
Chunks and
it's gonna be fun to get a chance to talk to him, and I'm gonna get him into the party right now.
All right, let's do it. Let's try and make it quick so they can get ready for Atlanta. We got Diesel Chunks in
Yeah,
second,
we're only
Napa
going to
Fan
talk
third,
to the
Pro
race
in
winner
fourth.
of these races.
All
So
right, sounds good.
I just have to
Pro in
get him.
fourth, fifth is Sports
Somebody
Legend,
has to
sixth
send
and
that through to us, by the way. We're missing.
I have the top 10. I have the top
You
10.
have the top 10.
I'm
Thank
trying
you,
to get
sir.
the, I'm trying to get the rest of it because Taddy needs it for points.
Okay, so select user. I think it goes to TKO.
That was a hell of a run by him, though. Pardon my French.
Yeah, TKO got it, and that was.
Yo, I was completely wrong. I did not think that he was gonna be able to do it. Look at that, yo! I got the 13th fastest time, and I wasn't even in that race. Good job.
For some reason it's telling me Diesel Chunks won it. That's weird.
Uh-huh.
As of right now, it says that
What's going on, man?
Way
TKO.
to
What's
go,
going on,
TK,
man?
man.
Group
What's
Motorsports
up?
with the win.
Yeah.
How you
Good job,
feeling, man?
congrats.
How you
17
feeling?
to the victory lane. That was
You won the
pretty good
opener.
race. Yeah, got the opener. Got,
I gotta say, I want to start this off. I did not think that you were gonna win it. They were like, yeah, no, he's gonna win it. I was thinking, I don't know. I thought you were slowing down. I thought you were gonna lose too much time slowing down, and you didn't.
well, I was
Were you
trying
slowing
to,
down?
at the end there, I was half throttle. I was trying to save. I was one lap short, and instead of, chasing it, I went in and got a splash and go, and won it by, well, it's less than a second there. But
Hey, man,
I should have
congrats.
yeah, man, it's my first win was Giggity, so it's
Were you nervous at all?
oh no, I've raced Daytona so much this week. It's just come natural.
No. Anyone else got anything else to or anything else to say before we get ready for
TKO,
Atlanta?
first off, man, as my teammate, congratulations. I gotta say that. Huge congrats to you, man.
Yeah.
Tell us what was going through your mind as you knew you weren't going to make it on fuel. You know, what went through your mind through those few laps?
Well, I know them guys pitted 3 laps before me, so I knew they had to take, a little bit more fuel than I did. So I knew I had that to advantage. But, bringing it from the pole back to the wind, it seemed like every time we got to the front, somebody had hit us, then, then knock us back. Then if it went for that last caution, I didn't have a chance.
Well, I gotta say, for Giggity, man, that's awesome, right?
Yeah, man.
So we got the Cup Series yesterday, trucks, and now that puts a lot of pressure on for myself, War, and the others on Thursday.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh,
Sorry, man. But
I already have a plan for Thursday, so I'm not worried about it.
all right, well, let's talk.
I'm riding in the back since we're having 100 damage. At Daytona, I'm riding in the back.
100 damage.
Yeah, we have 100 damage on the car Thursday night.
Oh, well, that's all right. Then I'll win it. That's cool with me. I'm all right with winning that. But anyways, back to tonight's race. But congratulations. Very happy
man.
happy for you.
Thanks. Yeah, it's a long time coming, but I finally made it.
Yeah, that was
TK, I see many award wins coming out of you, just not Daytona.
Oh, I used to race conservative, and I told Teddy I was going to start racing aggressive and making moves that that would help and not be so conservative. And I think it helped me tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I thought you did an excellent job. You started off pole, and you
Yeah.
had a great finish there. And
Yeah.
but let's let you get back to getting prepared for Atlanta.
Okay, man.
Again, congratulations from all of us up here. Just trying to find. Does anyone know a starting time for Atlanta?
I
Not
just got
right
an
now. I
invite.
think there's about a 15-minute gap in between the races,
Yeah,
but I don't remember for sure.
I
I
just got
I
an invite
agree.
from Kyle Larson, so
All right, man. You get to it, man. You enjoy that win,
yeah.
and let's see what you can do at Atlanta.
Yep, thanks, man.
But yeah, so everyone on the interwebs right now checking in. Thank you so much
Well,
for watching.
real quick, guys.
What you got?
As we normally do when I'm here at least. Well, what's our 3 takeaways, guys? We'll start with you, Grim. What do you got?
I like that.
What if
Love
takeaway of
it.
the race?
Yep.
There's no give. Really, there's no give at all. The competition, like I said when I came in here, this competition is stiff. It's probably one of the best competitions I've seen in these trucks. And I was a rookie last year, and I thought that was good competition. I mean, if I was in trucks, I was saying most people say I would dominate. I disagree. There's so much competition in this league right now, especially in trucks. Dude, it's going to be even playing field all season.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a huge takeaway. What about you, Icy? What do you got?
You know, no, I think that passive racing this year it's not going to work. And as much as you want to be the guy to
Ah,
sit
that's
back
not
and
what I want to hear.
try to wait for something to wait for something to hit you, it's not going to work. But you also can't be too aggressive because we're going to see at Atlanta these tires go away so quick, and you're going to have to find that happy medium, and a lot of guys are going to struggle with that, and we're going to see it. But I think the more we go into the season, the better it's going to be, and I think it's going to be a really really fun season for not only just these trucks but every other series out there.
Yeah.